So again, the lesson 5 is about reflecting and sharing. And as I mentioned in the last unit, that there are three main activities that you can do with your students, and you probably don't want to do all three of them. One is the vocabulary, one is the self-reflection, and the other one is the classroom comments where they share each other's projects. So you discern what is appropriate for your classroom at that time. So that these are the optional sentence starters. I really liked how the best part of your project is what really impressed me is so you can encourage them to use these, but they don't have to as they answer the two questions. What's something you learned about your classmate in this project? And based on what you learned about your partner, maybe you can ask a follow up question. So these are all extras that are in their workbook for this project in particular. Oh, think of all that you did to create your unique About Me project. That's right. And then these are the questions that they'll reflect on. And again, these can be verbal. You can have your students write it in their books, or you can give them a Google form. Okay, however you would like to help them reflect. You can pick one question. You can ask these questions in another part of the workbook. So these are just here to guide you and to help you. Um, the first question is asking them about the concept of events. So, which event blocks did you use in your project? Describe one of the events that you programmed. So, these are some words that they could use as they described their event block that they used. How helpful do you think the planning lesson was in the creation of your About Me project? So remember, the second question is just walking them through the process of creation. So last unit, it was tinkering. This one is planning, and the next one will be building. And I think this question is particularly important. As we talked about in our group, maybe they don't think that they need to plan because they can just drag blocks over and it will look fine. But as you get to planning more complex projects, if you don't plan, it's going to be a mess. So, just to emphasize how important it is to think about what you want to do before you start moving things around. And then the last two questions are the same for all the three units. What problem did you face while creating this project, and how did you respond? And what's something you did or learned in this unit that you're proud of? And then the checklist. Revisit these. They would need to use this when they do the classmate comments.